So you're probably wondering why it's dark over here. That's because it's midnight. Don't matter if I stream this when, but it's how I do it. So, for people that saw Front Yard Mania has been cancelled. So, yeah. And reason to that is we've got 7 out of the 8 matches, or we had 7 out of the 8 matches recorded for BEW, and the main event we were going to record today. And Nash, let's just say he's hard to get hold of, and the one time that he says he's available, he doesn't come. So, and that's gotten me to a point. For 4 months, I've been trying to get this pay-per-view out, but due to rescheduling, due to people and their schedules, it's just been nothing but stress that I don't need. And I come to realize that for the past 4 years that I've been doing BEW, that I've been doing backyard wrestling, it's been nothing but stress for me ever since day one of doing it, ever since the start of doing backyard wrestling. And you see, Front Yard Mania was our biggest pay-per-view yet, but to me, it's just a curse. I've been wanting to get it out for so long now, and the more that I try to get people over, the more they reschedule, and the more they reschedule, it's more stress that I don't need. I'm telling you, we had everything for Front Yard Mania. We had the matches, we had returns, we had surprise. We had surprise videos of specific people, and we had a sponsor as well, as you saw, Dubby. That was meant to be our announcement. The 8 matches that we recorded are the best matches that we've done, and those are the best that we have done yet. The 8-man tag team ladder match, it was actually 7 men, but we had someone get shot, and then the 8th person came in, and there was a scene where I took a senton, or a last ride, whatever you want to call it, I'm too tired for this, for a table, and that was the first opening of the match. Now, the second match, Shroud versus Rob Vault. It was meant to be the best debut of Shroud's career, and that's been wasted. Third match, Captain Australia versus Maximus. That was more like a comedy match, and then we got Matt Mondo versus Alex Dakota. That was bringing out the more pro side of us, the more technical side of us. Demons Rabbit versus Soviet Sveta. That was meant to be the Demons Rabbit debut, and it was meant to be a squash match. That's 6 matches so far. Actually, the 10-man battle royal. As you saw from the post, that there was a surprise superstar, and that was meant to be YPW and ETW's Echo. And Asura was meant to win that. Every title change was meant to be a winner. every winner of a title match was a title change. Missing Boy versus Missing Boy. That match was brutal, what we did, especially the end. You see, what we did was we grabbed lighter fluid and a lighter, and we set the casket, I guess you can call it, on fire. And then the main event. You see, the main event was meant to be an ending the story, but Mayhem moved 2 hours away, so we had to get someone else to play as him, and we did. But it's just Nash. As I said, he was very hard to get in contact of, and he didn't show up. And one of the scenes, I was meant to take a whippersnipper, or a weed whacker you call it, and then I'd kick out, I'd hit him with my signature, then finisher, and then I'd win. But clearly, I guess some people don't care about it as much as I do. Because you see, there's two types of people in backyard wrestling. There's people that are committed to it, that do everything, the recording, the refereeing, the editing, the commentary, the tapings, everything. And then there's people like Asura, like Nash, like Mayhem, like fucking people, even like Mystic Toxic, who only show up to 20% of the tapings and don't actually wrestle that good. And BEW was meant to be something special, but now to me it just doesn't feel like it. It feels like a joke. You see, BEW back then was probably the best time yet. We had Lord Lemon, we had the Twins, we had Mystic Toxic, we had Jordan, we had all those people, and all of them are gone. Sorry if I keep looking that way, I just hear noises, but these days now it's just masked characters and people that can't wrestle good. And it's sad to know that BEW is not what it once was, but and it's funny because a year ago now I had the most motivation. There was two parts of the most motivation that I had. Last year I had so much motivation to do it, but now I'm just exhausted. And you see, like I said on my promo, 11th of September 2022, you see, that it was not just any day. That might have been any day for anyone. It might have been a normal day, but for me, that was the downfall of me. See, I've lost so many people in my life, and the only thing that was keeping me together was BEW. You see, backyard wrestling may not mean something to most people, but it meant something to me. It kept me motivated. It kept me going each day. But now, what's the point? And then, as we were recording Front Yard Mania, I had so much motivation, but now, with everyone rescheduling, I realize I've been dealing with that for the past 4 years, and I can't do it anymore. I'm the guy that runs BEW. I'm the guy that runs everything. I get no help. No help. No one offers any help. No one cleans up after the match, whether it's like an Extreme Rules match or like a hardcore match. No one is willing to help. And that's what upsets me the most, because it's either I haven't found the right people or the right people haven't found me. And clearly I haven't found the right people, and I don't know if the right people will find me. You see, one of the scenes in Front Yard Mania was meant to be the sign getting set on fire. And there's people out there that want to see the world burn, and there's other people that want to put it out. Is this me announcing that BEW is going to end? Yeah. BEW is ending. Not because we don't like it anymore, or I don't like it anymore. Not because of stuff that's going on with my personal life, but it's the fact that people say they're willing to do it, but don't actually show up for tapings. And people will be like, reschedule. I've tried more times than you can count. So to give a final message to the past 4 years of me doing backyard wrestling. This right here. This was our Front Yard Mania 5 logo. This was our sign. We had it set up on a basketball hoop. We had tarp as the cover entryway. We had milk crates as the ramp. We had caution tape as the barricades. But, oh well, I guess some people see it differently than myself. So why should I see it the way I do now? And considering the sign is not going to be here anymore, oh well. Might as well have to put it out. And you see, like I said, some people want to set the world on fire. And the fact is, there's other people that actually want to put it out. But the sad thing is, they do put it out, but the only problem is that they put it out with gasoline. That sign right there, that sign has been 4 months of pain and misery for me. And you won't believe the amount of suffering and the amount of patience and the amount of arrogance that I had to go through in order to actually get this out. Because, sure, most people could relate to what I've been through, but you get to a certain point where you just stop trying and you start doing. Well, what I'm about to do is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time now, but I was too scared to actually do it. But now I'm not scared anymore. This sign. See, this sign was meant to represent Front Yard Mania, but I guess some people just see it differently, do they? They don't see it the way I do. And it's the fact that people actually think that it matters. But it doesn't. Goodbye, Front Yard Mania. And goodbye, BEW.